हर दिन की शुरुआत जोश के तड़के के साथ मेरे साथ।
Morning, I'll be there. 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. Be with me.
Hey world, 9 minutes motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College. I'm Deepak and my life is beautiful and I live on top of the world because I work as worship. Right now, as you can see, I'm from another marriage function. It's a season time, so maybe I'm here every now and then. I just a marriage ceremony got half an hour ago, and two people came together, two families came together into a new bonding, into a new journey called marriage. A relationship is born between two people, two families, two worlds. A lot of discussions would have happened from the boy side, from the girl side. Maybe the boy and girl would have discussed multiple times before saying that final yes to each other. A lot of agreements would have happened. But what I have also understood in life is this: relationships are not built by agreement, but they're built by understanding. Agreements are made by the mind. Mind needs to agree, but emotions don't agree. Emotions only need to be understood. And you and me and every human is nothing but a bundle of emotions. And emotions don't understand agreements. Emotions don't understand intelligence, mind. All agreements are born only out of minds. And you have to build a relationship from the heart. Think about the complication that we have created for ourselves. That is why we have so much of pain in relationship, especially marriages, partnership, families, because these are togetherness of heart, not of minds. Your minds can meet and decide, agree for a few yes and no's, but ultimately relationships are not built on agreement, but they are built by understanding. We are emotional people. Two people can come together as business partners to start a business entirety, and they can put on paper all possible agreements that this is what he will do, this is what I will do, and all agreements can be done. And still, after the document is ready, why so many partnerships fall apart? Why so many of relationships fall apart? Why so many marriages go for divorce? Because all relationships have to be built on emotional understanding and not on agreements. And that's what is all about relationship. Relationships are not built by agreement, but they're built by understandings. Think about it. A marriage ceremony, they will take 7 vows, they will take 7 promises, and every promise is nothing but a sort of agreement between two people. But do you really think we live by agreements? How many of us have got? Yes, I'm not denying. I'm telling you, we should have agreements because when agreements will be required, agreements will be required that is put on all documents. Only when there is going to be a difficult moment, critical moment, when the partnership is going to fall apart, and there has to be an exit. That time, that agreement will help. Otherwise, as long as a relationship is going strong or going on, the only thing that is required is understanding. Understanding that two people are not the same. There cannot be same taste. There cannot be similar likes. There cannot be similar dislikes. Few of them will like this, few of them will not like that. It is how you have to build a relationship. Relationships are not built on agreement, but they're built by understanding. Yeah, you can write every possible thing. How many business transaction? Everything is documented. The invoice is raised, the tax is raised, everything is been billed, all terms and conditions, everything has been discussed, clearly put on document, signed by both the parties. But still, if you have to run the business transaction, you have to build on understanding. Example, the classic example will be the COVID year that we had last 1 year, where almost every business was hit. Yeah, agreements were done with the rents. When rental agreements were done, so many documentation would have been done. But finally, if they all have to survive, everybody has to understand. Everybody has to lose something this time, because this time has to go, this time has to pass. And those of them did not budge because they only went by agreement. The reality is, so many businesses fell apart, so many rental agreements fell apart, so many people lost their business, so many people lost their houses, so many people lost so many things in life just because they were not willing to understand. They only wanted to go by agreement. But human intelligence only understands agreement. So if you see some disturbance here or there, I think there is only because of the marriage function going on around here. So that is how it is. But I think even if I have agreed with people that nobody is going to disturb me for next 9 minutes, as I'm talking for 9 minutes, but I have to understand there are small children here, there are people who are not interested in what I am doing, but I have to understand it's not about agreement. Relationships are not built on agreement, but they're built by understanding. And the day you will be able to understand. So I think there's somebody behind me, right? How much ever we have agreed, but we cannot go with this. You have to understand this is a public place. You have to understand this is not a private property. This is not a private event right now. So you'll have to go with all these things. If I can understand this, I will be able to enjoy what I'm doing in my life. Don't look for agreements in relationships. Look for understandings in relationship. You don't say sorry in a relationship because you were wrong. You say a sorry in relationship because it is required that time. And if you don't want to say that sorry just because you want to prove you are right and the other person is wrong, you only have to go through emotional pain and emotional trauma for God knows how much time. Relationships are not built on rights and wrongs. Relationships are built on understanding. Even at times you're right, you have to say sorry. And even at times somebody is wrong, they will not say sorry. And you have to accept this. And this acceptance is what is required in relationship, because mind understands agreement, heart only understands acceptance, and that is the most important part of the whole thing. So right now, because I'm able to accept all this drama happening here, I'm enjoying the entire online discussion with all of you. And if you also will to accept this, you also will have this a beautiful life for yourself. Don't build relationship on agreement. Please build them on understanding. With that belief, let's begin. And I cannot play the music because in the backside some brilliant, beautiful, loud chantings are going off the marriage. So I believe I can, and I believe you too can. With this belief, let's begin the entire day. Go, get set, and grow.
Nothing to explain, yet everything to experience. Come, become stress-free, feel peaceful, feel relieved and resolved. One day nature meditation camp. Connect. Come, let's go.